Hello, it's another week. And this week you're gonna be looking on the market breakdown for the coming week, which is gonna begin on the 7th of October and gonna end on the 11th of October. For the first pair, which you're gonna be looking at is XAUUSD or Gold USD. And for Gold USD for the coming week, you're gonna be looking for a bearish direction. The reason behind is because we had the first shoulder, we had a head, we had the second shoulder, and now the market has successfully breached this trend line here and has come back to retest it at this point here. So we're anticipating that the market will continue dropping. And where do we anticipating to get our entry? The point where we're expecting to get our entry is when the market opens. We'll be looking at this point here. When you see your entry confirmation, just get your entry with proper risk management and hold it toward this target. This is XAUUSD or Gold USD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from XAUUSD, it's CAD. It's CAD. So for CAD, for the coming week, you're gonna be looking for a temporary bearish direction and then a long-term bullish. So for the coming week, the reason behind for us to be moving down, it's because you can see a double tops and the market has successfully come back to this trend line of ours. So we are waiting for a good breach out and a good retest. Then we get our entry at this level, and when we fail to get we successfully get an entry at that point. We wait for a break and retest of the neck of these double tops so that we can get another entry at this point, holding it toward this targeted area. And then from there we will take out our take profits, and then we will look for another buying opportunity, holding it toward back to where it was. This is CAD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be looking at apart from CAD is AUD JPY. It's AUD JPY. And for AUD JPY for the coming week, gonna be looking for a temporary bearish direction. The reason behind is because the market has successfully breached out this support or resistance and has broken an uptrend. So we're anticipating that the market will start dropping toward this level here, and then we get our entry moving up. The reason for us to continue going down is because the market gave us a good double tops. That's why the neck has been broken and retested, so we move toward this targeted area. And the reason for us to continue moving up is because of a big double bottom formation. So when we reach at this level here, we'll look for a buying opportunity, holding it toward the targeted area. This is AUD JPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUD JPY, it's JPY. And on JPY, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The reason behind is because the market has successfully breached this support or resistance. Let me show you. Successful breach this support or resistance where the market consolidated in for a long period of time. So it has successfully broken. Now we are waiting for a good pullback toward that level there, touching the trend line and the support and resistance, then start dropping where it is supposed to be going. And where we are anticipating to be getting our entry point will be observed here. And when we fail to get an entry there or successfully get an entry, we'll wait for a break and retest at this level again so that you can get a second entry, holding it toward our targeted area. Let's go to the weekly, daily. We can see our target. Yeah, we are targeting at this point here for this coming week. So we wait for a pullback, a little pullback, then dropping toward that level there. This is JPY and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be looking at apart from JPY, it's Euro JPY. And on Euro JPY, we're gonna be looking for a bearish direction. Let's go to H4 and see what the market has done. For the reason for us to continue selling this pair, as we were selling it since last week, is because the support or resistance has been breached out and the market is retesting it. So we're anticipating that we get our entry at this level here, and if we get our entry confirmation and we take a sell position, holding it after the break and retest of this support or resistance and a good retest is formed again, we're going to take another position at that point. Where we anticipating we'll be holding toward our targeted area. Let's go to daily view. Daily view can't view it well. On the weekly view, yeah, we're anticipating that we will drop toward this level here. We will drop toward this level here, and the reason behind it because it's completing the double tops pattern. This is Euro JPY and this is weekly time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from Euro JPY, it's GBP JPY. And for GBP JPY for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind is because the market has successfully come back to this support or resistance, and it has come to touch our trend line here. So we're anticipating that the market will start moving up. But where do we anticipating to see our entry confirmation? After a good break and retest of this trend line here, it's when you're going to be getting our entry, holding it toward our targeted area. This is Euro JPY and this is H4 time frame. The reason behind for us to continue going up is because of the wedge pattern can be observed there. Yep, this is GBP JPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from GBP JPY is NZD JPY. And for NZD JPY for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And the big reason behind is because the market has successfully broken this uptrend of ours, and it is on the triangle. So we got a good retest at this level, so we're anticipating to start dropping with it toward our targeted area. Where do we anticipating to get our entry? Our entry point will be observed when the market open at that level, and if we fail to get that entry, we wait for a break and retest at this level again. This is NZD JPY and this is H4 time frame. Let's look for our targeted point. When we move to daily can't be viewed very well. When we move to weekly, yeah, we are targeting as low as to this level here. So this is NZD JPY and this is weekly time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZD JPY, it's USD JPY. And for USD JPY for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The big reason behind is because it gave us double tops. And the market has successfully breached a support or the neck of the double tops, and it has given us a good retest. So we're anticipating that the market will drop toward this level here. So for the coming week, you're going to be looking for an entry point at this level and holding it toward that level. This is USD JPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from USD JPY is CAD JPY. And for CAD JPY for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The big reason behind is because the market has successfully breached out this trend line of ours, this uptrend of ours. And because we have double tops as a reversal pattern, then the market has successfully breached a neck of these double tops. We are waiting for a good retest at this level, holding it toward where it's supposed to be going. And another entry we're going to be taking after the break and retest of this green zone here. This is CAD JPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on, but before we go to another pair, let's see where we're targeting with this CAD JPY. Let's move to the daily. Yeah, we are anticipating that the market will drop toward this point here. So for the coming week, we'll be looking for a sell opportunity there and holding it toward this point here. This is CAD JPY and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from CAD JPY, it's Euro AUD. And for Euro AUD for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. And the big reason behind is because the market has given us like a triangle pattern, and we're anticipating that the market will drop toward this point here, and then we get our entry confirmation holding it toward that targeted area. Where are we anticipating to get our entries? Our entry point, first entry, will be observed when the market come back to this trend line. We're going to get our first entry, and after the break and retest of this trend line, we're going to get the second entry, holding it toward the targeted area. This is Euro AUD, and this is H4 time frame. Another big reason for us to continue moving up is because we can see a double tops. This is Euro AUD. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from Euro AUD for the coming week, it's Euro USD. And for Euro USD, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The big reason behind, when we go back to daily time frame, we can see a very good wedge pattern. a very good wedge pattern, which will be directing us to move up. But for the coming week, we're gonna be targeting just a short-term trade on H4, which can be viewed very well. Yep. We are targeting a short-term trade of buying this pair toward that level there. And where do we anticipate to be getting our entry? Our entry point we are anticipating to be observed when the market open at this level, and when it's break and retest this trend line, or when it's break and retest to this level, holding it toward our targeted area. So we'll be having like 3 points to observe our entries: this level, that level. So this is Euro USD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be focusing on apart from Euro USD, it's Euro CAD. And for EuroCAD, for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. And the big reason behind this is because the market has breached out a wedge pattern, which was being respected for a long period of time, and that has been retested. So we're anticipating that the market will move up to at that level there. Where do we anticipate to get our entry for this coming week? Our entry first will be observed here, and after the break and retest of this trend line, holding it toward our targeted area. This is EuroCAD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be focusing on apart from EuroCAD, it's Euro CHF. And for Euro CHF, you're gonna be looking for a bearish direction. And the reason behind is because the market has come back to our trend line at this level. So we're anticipating that the market will start dropping. So for the coming week, where do we anticipating to get our entry? Our entry point will be observed when the market open at this level, and when we fail to get that entry, we wait for a break and retest of this support or resistance. Where do we anticipate to be going for the coming week? The point where we're anticipating that the market will be moving. Let's move to weekly time frame. Yeah, we're anticipating that the market will drop down toward this targeted area. We'll start dropping toward this targeted area. This is Euro CHF and this is weekly time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from Euro CHF is Euro GBP. And for Euro GBP, we're going to be looking for a temporary bearish direction, and we're going to be looking for a long-term bullish direction. So for the coming week, we're going to be observing a bearish direction toward that point there, and then we'll be looking for a bullish direction at that point, holding it toward our targeted area. When we go back to daily time frame, it's where we can see very well where is the market heading. Yeah, I think now you can see very well. So we're anticipating that the market will drop down toward this point here, and then we're going to get our bullish direction toward our targeted area. Where do we get our entry? Our entry will be observed here for selling, and for buying will be observed here. This is Euro GBP and this is daily time frame. Another pair, which is the last pair for today, we're going to be looking on Euro NZ. And for Euro NZ, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction. As you can see it in this daily time frame. When we go back to H4, we can see a clear view. A clear view can be observed on the H4 time frame. The reason behind for us to be selling this pair is because we're anticipating that it will be forming a double tops. So we are expecting that it will move toward that targeted area. The reason for us to continue going down, it's because first of these double tops, which I've already shown you, these double tops, and the second thing is because it has breached this trend line or triangle pattern. So we're anticipating that it will continue dropping. Where do we anticipating to get our entry? Our entry point first, the entry confirmation will be observed here when the market open, and the second after the break and retest of this trend line, holding it toward our targeted area. This is Euro NZ and this is H4 time frame. For those who need account management, training, mentorship, signal service, all services are still available. Just contact us through our the contacts on the description. And for those who haven't yet switch on the post notification for our YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe and switch on post notification. Whenever we are posting this analysis, you can be able to access them. And for those who have not yet joined our Telegram channel, you can join the channel so that you can see the reviews and the progress of this analysis, how they're doing well in the market. Happy paper chasing week traders.